I think you just heard from Mr. Rob talking about the very last chapter and the biggest story. And today we're going to talk about the Greek alphabet. I think you learned about the very first letter and the very last letter. The first one is Alpha, and this last one is Omega. So it turns out that the whole Bible, the big story, is about that snake crusher that we learned about at the very first week, that he was going to crush the head of that evil serpent, and he was going to win, and eventually he would come back, and he would be in charge of everything. Everything will be perfect again. So last time we talked about we found out who the snake crusher was, and his name was Jesus. So today we're going to learn about making something kind of fun with the Alpha and the Omega. And I know you guys are home all the time now, so we're not only just going to make something where I'm going to show you about doing something that'd be really fun. First of all, that Alpha looks a lot like, it's just like the A in the very first letter of our alphabet. And the Omega is sort of like an upside down U. And we're going to make an Alpha and Omega. First of all, you can just make it out of, if you happen to have pipe cleaners, you can just curl them around, put 2 of them down, and then curl them around a little bit. And I happen to have some clothespins. If you don't have that, you could just make your Alpha out of a piece of paper. And if you don't have much paper, look at this, grocery bags. You probably got some of those. Or any kind of mail or any kind of paper you have. So you're going to cut an A out and put some clothespins to hold it up. And then that's the Alpha. The Omega, if you have pipe cleaners again, you can make that. And the way is you kind of make it really nice and round this. I just put it right over this can of nuts. And that makes it a nice round shape. And then I just kind of bend it out like that. And again, I use the clothespin to make it stand up, just like this one. If you don't have clothespins, and I know a lot of people don't, guess what? I know you got these at your house, good old toilet paper rolls, and I just drew on here, Alpha and Omega, very beginning and the end. And you know what? Jesus was at the very beginning, and he's going to come back at the very end. And you know what? He's not just the beginning and the end. He's all along the way, the whole story of everything that's still going on right now is right what's between the Alpha and the Omega. So I want to show you something you can do. Look at this. I've got some blocks lined up. I've got some empty boxes, and I know you can be collecting empty boxes. And you knock them down, they make a really neat movement. And so we're going to try knocking down those dominoes, which are the most fun. So we're going to start with Alpha, and we're going to end with Omega. Here we go. All the way down to thank you, Jesus. Bye.